Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and was I ever surprised just before Christmas Eve, I got a knock on the door, and in walks the little USPS lady, sorry, and she's got her little tiny hands, little cute little girl, a big yellow package. I'm thinking, what could this be? Of course, my first thoughts were it's probably an Ibanez or some type of Chinese model, and it's not going to be what I expected. But what I was expecting was a Les Paul counterfeit, not a fake with all the tails all over it, but a counterfeit black Les Paul, right? Now they call this a Black Beauty, even though it's got two pickups, okay? And before I did anything to it, well, I did put different strings on it because those are just gross, guys. I can't stand that. They're number 9 strings. I put 10s on here that were new. You don't want to play with somebody else's strings. Anyway, I've done no other modifications to this guitar. All right? So you're going to hear what it really sounds like. No tricks. But first of all, the damnedest thing is that this guitar is as close to a counterfeit as I've seen so far, and it's hard to tell the difference between this one and one of my real black ones. Now, one of the tuners on it's broken, so that's being replaced. Guy's actually going to send me a replacement for it, but the tuners do look like and work very well like real, Grovers. Like, damn. So that was kind of a shocker. Let's show you this real quick. Oh, I don't step all over the cords. Here, take a look. See that? The logo, the diamond shape, the binding on it is just perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. It looks just like one, except what you're looking at right now are the frets that don't have any binding over them. That they screwed up on, and the guy admits it, so he's going to refund me like, $200, he said. We'll wait and see if that happens. Anyhow, I was really expecting a fake Les Paul that had no refinements on it. I thought, this is just bullshit. I've not seen one other than a photograph, and that could be just a real Les Paul. Oh yeah, I'll show you the back of this neck. Look at this, see? Isn't that amazing? Just like the real deal. And this is not a real Les Paul, I guarantee you it's not. I mean, you can tell by the frets. See how they're over the binding? Gibson just doesn't do that. But the pickups are dead nut where they belong. These, they refused to do what I asked them to do, and that was to originally, they were going to just drill holes and leave them empty to fit Gibson parts. But for some reason their Chinese minds couldn't wrap around that, but they did drill these to fit those Gibson boards I've got laying around, right? And every one of these are broken. They're sending me a replacement for these too, because as you can see, they're broken. That little half moon look there on this one, right, means it's broken. This one right here is broken. Sorry, I get my fingers wrapped around this. Darn it. Where is it? This one, or this one. This one's broken. See the little half moon in there? Means it's broken. See that? Because the potentiometers in this guitar are huge compared to what they normally use. Normally you have those little tiny ones I've shown you. These are the same size and circumference as the Gibson potentiometers, which doesn't make a lot of difference because they still stink. Alright? They still fade off, they still crackle. Some are freewheeling, some are not, so it's like those gotta be replaced. And those little cheap green caps that are in there, those gotta go, right? The pickups, let me let you hear these things. Now, as I told a lot of people before, normally I play these on true, clean channels, so they hear the true voice of this guitar. And I don't try to hide the fact these things sound awful. But everybody goes, put on distortion, let's hear some distortion. It sounds like when you really play it, what it sounds like. And I keep trying to explain to them, well, you will not have the same distortion effects I've got normally. That's not the way it works. But here goes. Oh God, that sounds awful. And even in distortion, they sound badly. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, they sound bad because they're bad pickups, guys. There's no way around it. You know, that's supposed to sound something like Nobody's Fault But Mine. Now, the thing is, I just played that same tune on a real Les Paul. Okay? And it sounded just really nice and clean like the original version does. Because it's set up to sound just like the original version. This is just sloppy and it's all over the place. The sustain's all screwed up. I mean, it's just not the same, guys. The electronics are not the same. You gotta just gut the whole thing and start over. Duh. As well as that nut is still plastic on these. They will not put a bone nut on there for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe some Chinese superstition, but no bison bone. Now I put it back on clean channel so you can actually hear the voice of this guitar. There's a clicking sound in the three-way. Now see, I've not dropped anything, right? They're both on the same volume levels. Whoops, just totally cut out. No, it's not going to do it again. But it will. These will cut out. The potentiometers cut out. The pickups they cut out. Face it, you just got to go ahead and put new stuff on this guitar. But you know, for the money I paid for this, it does come with the real one-piece neck. It's got the three-piece winged head stock that you can just barely see with your naked eye and a magnifying glass. See if I can do this on camera. I don't think I can. You can see that just hairline look to it. It's hard for me to tell, guys, because there's a lot of writing on the screen of this camera that kind of hides stuff. You got Gibson custom shop thing on the back, right? And the one-piece neck all the way down to the body, and it does make a difference. It you know, sounds better in my opinion. But you know, I'm not gonna knock a three-piece neck. I've got four of them just like that. So, any questions about this guitar, let me know. I think they're selling for $450 now. They've come down on the pricing of these things since they're so hard to get. It takes so long to get them. And look what you get. You get the elusive brown Gibson case. Yes, oh boy, yay. I've been asking for this thing for I don't know how long. And it took forever to get this. The brown ones, they're so hard to get for some reason. I have no idea why. And this one came with some case candy too. It came with the 12-foot shitty practice cord. It came with the literature from Gibson, like 3 pieces. Not that warranty is bound in leather, but you know, what do you expect for a fake? Nice plush case. And believe it or not, this fits that ES339 perfectly. I mean, like they're meant for each other. Go figure. Nice, huh? Yeah. Anyway, for $4.50, this is what you get. A lot of heartache and a lot of work to do afterwards, right? Anyhow, I'll put some more videos up on this later. And it's good to be back from Christmas. Had a great time. Hope you all did too. Dave in Texas. Have a good one. Bye.